Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD and Emery.
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney!
Trials and Tribulations. Look at that coffee-stained napkin.
Yeah, as excited as I am to jump into this, before we all, let's contain our joy for a second to appreciate how not great this coffee background looks.
I guess it fits the coffee theme of a
coffee's
certain coffee character.
Oh, Winston Payne.
Oh, yes, Francisco von Karma.
So it's finally that time again.
Finally
yes,
you can
indeed.
shut the hell up.
Trials and Tribulations. They haven't been as vocal. They've got other stuff.
They have on other sides.
I guess you've been getting the brunt of it.
Yeah, but finally we can start this game.
Yeah, it's been a while.
There are a few fun characters in this.
Finally that time. Our friends are coming back. Charlie Brown adults are coming back. Francisca von Karma is not as prominent in this one as the last one, but she'll be around probably.
I don't know. We'll see.
Anyway, I guess we'll just jump right into it.
Man, it's been forever since I've played this, but this is my favorite one.
They changed this one a lot, though. You'll see what I mean in a minute, but check it out.
Turnabout Memories. Even the first case is really good.
Yeah, the first case might be the best.
Here we go.
So already, there's...
So this is the defendant, Sebastian Toot.
Yeah, they usually, show the crime at the big... Well, this is the crime.
Dramatically different art style for this one.
Yeah, so Sebastian Toot's a terrible character.
Like you know how in Virtue's Last Reward they jumped to Zero Time Dilemma and completely changed the art style?
Yeah.
They did the same
Very
thing
similar
with
jump.
2 and 3. It was like, wow.
Except in that game, it was, from, a pretty good art style to a really good. This went from, pretty good to bad.
I remember
which is a what?
Oh, who are you gonna be?
So here's Phoenix.
There's Phoenix.
Yeah, Anne-Marie just
I'm gonna be in this playthrough.
She's very rude. There's Phoenix again, but a different
and next it is Miles.
There's Miles Edgeworth. Of course,
there's Mia Fey.
Mia Fey,
favorite, of course.
Yep, she's back from the grave, which they don't explain. Well, and of course, there's the judge.
Yep, the judge.
Yep,
and down there we've got Wendy Oldbag. She looks kind of hot in this one, actually. They're like, you know what? Let's do some time travel.
I think they cranked up the sex appeal. So who are we gonna play as? Phoenix.
Should we play as
Phoenix?
Well, obviously, gotta be Miles.
No, you're making a mistake. The first one is Phoenix, right? But the second one is Matt on Guard.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Right.
He looks just like Phoenix in this one.
Right, he breaks out of prison.
So we could be Inside Edge.
Gotta be Inside Edge.
Inside Edge.
They really take his story in a new direction.
Let's do Classic Phoenix.
Classic Phoenix. All right, yeah. Classic Phoenix. I feel like there's something. Yeah, there is his little suit.
There's a classic blue suit.
In case you thought it was. See, this is where it you start to click oh, this is Phoenix, right? Because it's so different at first. You start to feel like this feels like a different game.
Sebastian Toot's in your face, and you're like, ugh, I don't like this. But then you see the blue suit, and you're like, oh, it
kind of ties it all together. It makes it a part of the series as a whole.
Anyway, they made it a music sort of game, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, it's a different approach. You handle the logical puzzles with.
Do you have a
music.
Nunchuck?
Yeah, of course.
You need that for this third installment.
Yeah, it was really hard getting a nunchuck on the DS back in the day, but somehow,
They did have that plug-in for it, yeah.
Yeah, it was very expensive, as everyone who loves Phoenix Wright remembers and hates.
Right.
So we're not going to press buttons or even think about the tempo. Forget about tempo. What is tempo? Okay, so I'm going to do an objection here. Objection!
Mr. Wright, why did you bring a piano into the courtroom?
Shut up,
Objection!
Your Honor. Objection! What?
Wow!
Is that good or bad?
Guilty.
Oh, shit.
So that's piano type control. Okay. All right, so let's see. We can be a guitarist.
Ooh.
It's a little. That's a little reference to the fourth game.
Yeah.
Right.
It kind of.
There was some.
It's
really,
a foreshadowing.
It's a lot of
really subtle foreshadowing.
Because when I first played this, I was like, "There's going to be a character who plays guitar," and
he looks just like this, really.
Yeah.
He's even wearing Clavier's favorite yellow banana suit.
Right. And Clavier plays an acoustic guitar, as you remember.
Mr. Wright, another instrument. Are you kidding me?
The Charlie Brown adults are in this game too.
Put the guitar down.
The Charlie Brown adults, join in with me. Objection. That's not what I'm singing, guys. It's a very easy line to follow. I just thought this one time you could figure it out.
Getting the idea? Next I'll show you. Press 1 or 2 to play a trumpet.
I thought this was The Witness.
No, I'm the defendant.
Oh, sorry.
I'm accused of murder.
You know, the thing about this guy is he kind of jumps around from role to role. He kind of replaces Winston Payne too.
He's in every case. In one case, he's the defendant. In one case, he's the witness. In one case, he's the murderer. In one case,
after he's the murderer, he's the prosecutor.
Right.
Actually,
you're gonna see a lot of Jeremiah Toot. Oh, here's the hard. Wait, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
Wait, hold on. Sorry, they have so many control schemes in Phoenix Wright 3 that I just...
It was a little ambitious.
I lose track of them. Hold the Wiimote as if blowing on a trumpet with the fist facing up. Use your left hand to press...
No, the other way is facing you.
I'm a lefty, so wait. Use your left hand to press A and B and your right to press 1 and 2. You won't use the nunchuck. Oh.
Yeah, you're just supposed to hold it. I think you're supposed to hold it the other way.
There's a whole lot of fuckery in Ace Attorney 3.
Yeah, it's okay. This is going to be a good objection, though.
Is that why this game got
You have to hold it the other way.
3s and 4s out of 10 in the reviews?
Yeah, people really hated this one.
They really did. In fact, some people refer to it as just the non-canon.
Nope, you gotta hold it the other way.
Oh, yeah, that's towards my mouth. Okay. I remember it's been so long since I played.
To be fair, and it's completely different on the DS as well.
So glissando is the new mechanic you can do to object. Like
if you do a perfect glissando, the person, the guilty party gets executed.
Boy, this is complicated. I'm just gonna mash buttons.
Mister, you're not even saying anything now. Mr. Wright.
Jesus Christ, Wright.
Look how happy he is.
Yeah, Phoenix is really happy.
And finally, we have violin type control, which you only use with the violin and cello. Move the Wii remotes back and forth, and press C or Z on the nunchuck to play notes.
Okay.
And press B on the Wii remote instead of using the nunchuck buttons.
You know, I really don't like the Muppet style they went with for this character. It's kind of creepy.
He really does not.
Right, it's interesting because
no other characters look like
Phoenix and them look relatively normal, but this guy looks like a Muppet.
There's a huge controversy in the community because every other character looks so like that kind of anime, but classy aesthetic it normally has. This guy just doesn't really fit, I think. I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna get flack for this. I know people are gonna shit all over the video because I said that. Wait.
It was also a weird decision.
You have to do it's like a bow.
I am doing like a bow.
Alex, I know it's been a while since you've played this.
I'm really shitting the bed on this. Hold your nunchuck high in your left hand as if gripping the violin neck, like strangling it to death like a victim. So we're recreating a crime scene, essentially.
Right, that's actually the reasoning for this part.
Yeah, as if gripping a bow while moving the Wii remote back
Your
and
Honor,
forth.
he took the violin bow and stabbed it like this.
So he was choking him out, and then he stabbed him with the bow just like this. Okay.
While clutching his neck with the left hand.
While pressing C on the nunchuck.
And then he made him breathe his last note of a tremolo.
Ugh.
And double stopped him.
Just like this.
Now watch, Your Honor.
Objection.
Oh, that's actually quite beautiful, Mr. Wright.
Yes, this is how he killed the victim.
I have very conflicting feelings.
He stabbed him in the neck.
Stabbed him in the neck.
And it made this beautiful sound.
And blood spurted everywhere.
And blood splurted everywhere.
Blood.
I'm dying, Your Honor. And the culprit was Mr. Toot, or was your name Toot or Tweet? I don't know. The Muppet. That guy.
Right. The victim's family is here. Jesus.
Well, anyway, that's
piano time, you play almost everything using these controls. Now you can go forth with confidence. Many instruments, even more.
I've played the first 2 games, so I think I can be confident going forward how to play Phoenix Wright 3. Thank you very much.
And now I'll show you how to...
Whoa!
Yes, I...
You guys don't remember?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, no, this is expected.
I forgot that in this game they introduced just tiny people.
Yeah, tiny
people. The tiny versions. Yeah.
It's never really explained if Phoenix Wright got big.
I didn't like that little. Larry Butts was a tiny guy. I feel like he didn't deserve that status.
He wasn't tiny in the other games.
I know, right?
Bebops. Here's the Bebops.
Okay.
They kind of replaced the Charlie Brown adults.
Yeah.
They turn into little musical dudes.
That's why they were going, oh.
Yeah. That was them earlier.
Charlie Brown adults. Would have nailed it.
So the Bebop adults.
And you can see Phoenix's facial expression here, it changes from minute to minute.
He really is wishing for death.
He really doesn't know how to feel about these new adults.
With the Bebop adults.
Prefers the old adults.
I did miss them.
Yeah, I do miss them dearly.
But the song's pretty catchy.
But they're more useful in this game. They help you.
That's right, because if you break a Bebop adult in half, you get this sort of like Bebop juice.
Well, that is not what I was referring to.
Well, I think that's like a secret mechanic.
What happens several times in the game, like everyone keeps telling Phoenix, like, hey, don't do that, pal. There's sentient creep. But like he does it anyway, and you just can't help but love it. So now we're gonna.
And he's like, "Fuck it! They killed Pearl. I need to power up with Bebop juice."
We're getting into this first case.
Objection. Bebop, please. This not.
With the Bebop adults.
Can you try to match me a little bit?
Bebop adults. Rubble.
I think you're doing good.
Arby's is dope.
I really can't proceed with the case because these guys keep interrupting. Okay.
I really cannot believe how small he is.
Yeah, why is he tiny?
I can't believe you guys don't remember the tiny people mechanic that they introduced.
I do not.
And I mean, even the Bebop adults, there's some that are tiny there as well.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I like the consistency between that.
Yeah, they're tiny.
What's interesting is every killer in this game is a Bebop adult.
That's right.
It's never any of
spoilers.
Oh yeah, hey, come on.
This was a no spoiler.
You couldn't figure it out by now. Like
you just started the goddamn game.
You don't see the murderous intent in their faces. Like it's obvious from the. I guessed it like as soon as I picked up the game. As soon as I saw the box art and I saw their fucking shitty faces on the box art, I was like culprits.
Yeah, I do remember. I mean, if we're just gonna do spoilers now, in the last case, when you find out that the Bebop or the murderer is the biggest Bebop adult, when Phoenix breaks him in half, drinks the Bebop juice, and screams, "This is for Pearl!" And then he punches the Bebop adult's corpse into the sun.
Oh, I forgot that Pearl gets murdered by the Bebop adult.
Yeah. It's actually pretty fucked up.
The scene's coming up pretty soon.
They add some graphic scenes to this.
Stay tuned for a guaranteed scene of the Bebop adults murdering Pearl. That's definitely coming up. Just keep watching until it happens.
These sick
it's been a while, Alex. Remind me, is there more to this beyond this part here?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay. I would know because I love this game.
It seems really simple and fucking stupid right now, but I assure you,
is there a way to maybe progress?
I think you maybe have to match what the Bebop adults are doing.
Oh, I'm totally doing that. See?
Okay.
It sounds good.
The big one, something.
Whoa!
And there are our friends.
I mean, our favorite characters, Acro.
Most of the cops, Acro.
Who else is there? You got Penny Nichols there.
Damon Gantz in there playing the guitar.
And finally, with the fuck is that? What is the third one playing?
That's
That's an
a pancake
instrument.
stack?
Yeah, that's just like a utensil.
Stack. Oh, that's right.
He's got a second pancake.
I forgot Red White plays the pancakes.
A couple of egg beaters in his hands, and everyone else.
It's very interesting that apparently in the third game, all the old characters were in it, and none of the new ones.
Yeah.
According to what we're saying, but anyway. There are more toots. Oh, hold on, don't skip.
Sorry, JJ and Susie. Oh yeah. So they are.
That was the double prosecutor team.
Yeah.
They brought them in for case 8.
They try to speak in unison, but they're really bad at it.
Yeah.
So like it's awkward. And you never really get what they're trying to convey.
I forgot that in this they introduced several races to this. They introduced Bebop adults, they introduced Muppet adults, and then just tiny adults. It was basically the Mass Effect of Ace Attorney. I mean, there were so many different races in that game.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Okay,
this is actually the hardest part.
So now it's time for the cross-examination at last.
Ayo!
We finally get to.
Well, who's that guy in the hat back there?
Oh, I don't know. They never explain who that is.
Oh, they don't give that.
He just like shows up.
Now I have heard a rumor that might be a young Simon Blackquill.
Oh shit!
I can see it.
I don't know if that's confirmed. Or not.
It's heavily implied.
I'd have to ask Shutakumi, who I'm friends with.
Well, because like in the game, Simon Blackquill always has that xylophone that he carries around. He like drags around everywhere, and they're like, "How long have you had that xylophone?" And he's always like, since Phoenix Wright 3.
Trials and Tribulations.
He always says that. So it's not confirmed, but this might be a young Simon Blackquill.
I don't know who else.
I don't think it is personally, but I understand. Yeah, I don't know why
when they get angrier.
That. Yeah,
this
they
is
don't
before
like
they kill.
Phoenix's argument going.
Yo.
because he's about to prove that they're the culprit. It was the Bebop adults.
Oh, that's right. That's the breakdown.
And there they go. They're running away. They're getting away. Somebody go collect them.
Twinkle, little star. Twinkle,
The name of this case was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah, I thought it was Turnabout Memories, but when I look back on it, it was actually Twinkle Twinkle Little.
It did say Twinkle,
Please don't rewind the video to confirm. It did say Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Don't worry if you didn't play perfectly. There's no one way to play a song. That's
You're very lenient in Phoenix.
Yeah, there's no health bar.
There was no health bar. You know what? Even if you've been presented the wrong evidence, they were like, you know what?
It's
I
fine.
could see it.
That's kind of the theme of this game. Is there's no one way to win a case. You can say whatever the heck you want.
Maybe they did kill him with the pipe cleaner.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's kind of how the third case went in the last game, was foreshadowing to this. You just make shit up and it works.
That was a very creative solution, Mr.
All right,
Wright.
50 points. That was the first trial.
37 out of 1,000. All right.
No, I want more.
But they won't let you get 1,000.
Play your own music. There's no wrong way.
Now make a jacket for your video.
Oh, okay.
Right.
This was my favorite part of the game.
Looney Tunes?
The Looney Tunes
reference.
jacket is the best.
I don't know why it says Wii Music. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
That might be.
That's the second case.
I think when
It's
they ported it to
foreshadowing.
Wii, they made a couple mistakes.
Yeah.
Several mistakes, as you can see, because they keep
That. Not.
there
Okay,
serious-
let's complete it. Let's complete
Oh, there we go. Very Looney Tunes.
Let's get Simon
I don't
Blackwell
like
in there.
that.
You can cover that mistake
Yeah.
with Simon if you want.
No. Use Damon Gant.
Oh, okay.
That's not Damon Gant.
Oh, of course.
Dude, there you go. No.
Okay.
Do you not remember what Damon Gant looks like?
I forgot. It's been
Please
so
cover
long.
Please cover Wii Music with Damon
All right,
Gant.
let's. I can.
Oh, you can turn them?
Oh,
I
yes.
forgot you could do that.
Yeah,
of course.
Damon Gant always turns.
How
He does
could
that
you
all the time in
forget?
the first
Yeah.
game. He's like, I'm turning, Mr.
I think.
Wright.
Whoa.
I forgot when Damon Gant dies this way. Oh, shit.
This is controversial. And of course,
Killed me, Mr.
Larry
Wright.
Butts over here.
It seems that you can't cover.
Yeah. This is more important than any
It's
of
a
the
little
characters.
bit-
Oh, it's because
Frame.
it's a frame.
Okay,
well, that's fine. Damon, I mean, in this game, your choices are permanent.
Yeah.
You gotta do the rest of the characters.
Hold on, what are you doing? What are you doing?
No, I don't.
Do the rest of the characters.
Oh, there
A
they
lot
are.
of heart playing the guitar.
And you're not gonna add Phoenix
Nobody.
in there?
I hate Lotta Heart.
You gotta add Phoenix.
Oh, that's right. Get a lot of heart.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Most important.
Just put him right there.
And me, the most
And
important
he is going to
character.
go right about here.
Can you get a lot of heart out of there?
Good
actually?
cover.
Click return.
Yeah, where's she at?
Return Lotta. There we go.
Okay.
Get her out of there.
Perfect.
This is a great cover.
And this is actually the exact way you need to do it to progress.
This is actually.
If you're like one pixel off, it makes you start over from the beginning of the game.
This is actually how Phoenix dies later in the game. There's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
a shot of that scene. It's not a murder.
Do you remember when Phoenix is playing the piano on top of a skyscraper?
Yeah.
And then the piano slowly slides off, and he starts falling to the ground at that exact angle.
Wow.
With that expression on his face, he's like, "Well, this is it."
Well, I didn't remember
Because
that.
Maya's all like, look out, Nick, that piano's gonna fall. And he's like, it won't fall, Maya.
You know-
He's like,
Guess I'll
Nick,
die.
it's gonna fall, Nick. It's gonna fall. And he's like, it will not fall, Maya. 100. And then he falls.
You know, I know you said for this playthrough you didn't care that much about spoilers, but
Yeah,
that's
we
like
don't.
a pretty big spoiler. You could have saved that one.
That is Phoenix Wright 7, but you know.
I mean, again, you can
It's
guess
too
what's.
late.
You see the screenshot, like
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
it's coming.
it's foreshadowing.
You're like, oh, Phoenix is gonna die, fall off a skyscraper with a piano. I can tell it's gonna
And then I
happen.
remember at the end of it, it's fitting that you picked that frame because
Yeah.
after he dies, he goes.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not really a trend they stuck with because again, people fucking hated it.
And that brings us to the end of Phoenix Wright 3.
Oh man.
Show off your style with many different instruments and express yourself.
At the end, it's this very nice message.
Right.
Yeah, I like when games end like that, especially since it knows you're going to be really mad in Steam that this is such a departure from the rest of the series. It kind of
Yeah.
calms you down.
Listen, it was experimental, and actually 90% of it really worked.
You know what?
I think this is the best
This
game
is the
in
best
the
in the
series.
series. This is the best game on the DS. This is the best game on a Nintendo console. Fight me, and I do want you to fight me IRL if you disagree.
Honestly, the first game is fucking shit compared
it
to
really
this game.
looks garbage compared.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have musical notes.
Doesn't have Muppets
Doesn't have
or
Muppets.
Bebop Adults.
Doesn't have.
Doesn't have tiny people.
Yeah.
Or Looney Tunes death.
Really, all games should just be this game over and over again.
Yeah.
But alas, people keep doing different shit.
And I forgot how short this game is, too.
Yeah, it's very short.
One really quick case.
Yeah, like 15, 20 minutes.
Talk about the video section. You never really see what the video section is. This was something that they were like teasing for so long. Like all the teasers for the fourth game, they're like, "Oh, the video section, get ready," and everybody was speculating.
They just didn't even do it.
They didn't do it. I think they forgot.
Nothing.
I think they just straight up forgot.
I think they might have just not programmed that in.
Yeah. So
anyway.
that's one of the biggest controversies of the series.
What are you gonna do?
So. Anyway, Phoenix Wright 4, if we get a DS capture card, eventually we will be able to play that game.
It's very similar to this, if you remember.
Again, it'll probably be a really long while before we go back.
Right, but I mean, I'm glad we could finish this off so quickly. Like, usually these games take a while.
God, we've been playing for like 15 minutes. Like, God, it feels so long ago that we started this. But
Thank God it's over.
Finally at the end of Phoenix Wright 3, and you guys can stop asking about it because here it is. In its entirety.
Thank God.
So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. That is the reason that's the reason we're in it. Yeah, please. If we didn't like get those subscribers,
look at Phoenix's face.
Yeah.
If you haven't smashed that bell,
smash that bell.
Smash that bell.
Please smash
like Phoenix
that
is
bell.
gonna smash into the ground.
Smash your computer until you're subscribed.
Yes, I'll die.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I'll die. Phoenix's catchphrase. All right. See you guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Phoenix.